Good day, everybody. I hope everybody's doing very well and taking good care of themselves. Today, I want to talk about how we grieve differently as men and women. Okay, start with women. Culturally or societally, women have been the ones who express emotions more, who are able to talk about emotions, talk about how they feel. Also, in that, women also know how to support each other emotionally, right? Men are also taught to show support emotionally. It's just for them, it's a little bit different. And this is key when it comes to grief and expressing or showing emotions or dealing with the loss that you've experienced. So, as I've explained, women can easily be drawn to friends or to family members, and they can easily show their emotions, and it's acceptable. It's readily acceptable by society. Whereas when a man has the same feelings or emotions, because they were taught mostly not to show emotions, to be the strong one, to be the protector, to be the caretaker, to be that person that provides, when they have these emotions, it's almost like they don't know how to express their emotions, right? What I mean with that is, because they are protectors, naturally or culturally or societally, because they are protectors, they are naturally drawn to events or things that they have control over. So if there's a loss at home or someone died at home, be it a spouse, be it a child, be it a family member, they would try and see what they can do to ease the pain of the people that are hurting. So they'd make sure that the casket is taken care of. They would make sure that the kids are okay. They would try and see what it is around the house that they need to take care of, just to ease the pain or the burden of what's going on. In this, it's a way of them also expressing, by doing things, how they feel and that they're also mourning. Now, it's not bad for a man to cry. It's not bad for a man to show emotions. It's just society is slowly starting to change towards accepting that. Now, we also need to understand that because it took so long for men to be taught not to show emotions, it's also hard for them to receive support because they don't know how that looks like. Who do I talk to? If I do talk to a buddy of mine or a friend of mine, is it good? Am I going to be seen as weak? Am I going to be seen as vulnerable? So what they try and do is they hide they hide their emotions by keeping busy, by being busy, by having control of the situation, trying to make sure that everything is in order and in place. And if they don't have that control or sense of control, they almost feel like they are not useful or that they are worthless. And so they become more withdrawn and more sad. And this is where it might overlap into aggression or anger. Okay, so men might show their grief in a sense of anger. Anything that happens around them, they might snap and they might get upset easily. It's just because they don't know how to show emotions, or they don't know how to receive support, so they rather just be alone and focus on things that they can control. And it's okay if someone wants to do things or manage things. It's okay, as long as they also allow other members in the family to help them with what they are doing. Okay, so men, it's okay to grieve. It's okay to show emotions. If you do have a great buddy that you can go and talk to, do so. If not, if you can find, even if it's a male therapist that you can talk to, it's also good. But talking helps relieve the pain slowly. It doesn't take it away completely, but it helps to take it away easily. And also when we have tear glands for a purpose. And sometimes when we cry, you feel relieved. And that's a way of also healing slowly. Mind you, I'm not saying that we are completely forgetting about the person that you've lost. It's just you learn to live with the pain or the grief over time, that it's not so painful as yesterday every single day. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So we grieve differently, and we must remember, and it's a quote that I got from T.D. Jakes, is that grief lives in the past. Its only oxygen is old memories. So grief lives in the past, but if you have a race, if you have a goal, if you have things to do in life, that is a way for you to look forward to. If Mashallah passes away, and that was your spouse or your partner or your child, then it means she was supposed to be in your life for that period of time. and their purpose in life was that. And if you look at it like that and you rewrite it like that, in your mind, then you get to understand, oh, I need to celebrate, or I thank this person for being in my life for this long. Now your journey without her or him starts to go forward. It's very bad to lose a loved one, especially if it's a child as well, or a parent. But it's very important to understand that they were supposed to be in your life for that long. And it's not bad to grieve them, but to look towards life for more meaning for your life with the spouses, with the kids that are around, or with the spouse that you have. But their purpose in life was to be there for that period, and you move on. All right, so don't get stuck in the past for too long. Do grieve. If you aren't able to show emotions, it's fine. If you need time alone and go to the woods and hunt, or go grieve, or go fishing, do that, because it's for you, it might be a healing process. So society, we must not look at men that they can't cry or they can't grieve. It's just, it's different for them how they express it. And for the ones that do express emotions, let's not be shocked when they do and like, oh my gosh, he's so weak, he can't even control himself. No, because that's putting judgment on the person, and that's putting pressure on them where they need the support. And it's okay if they don't know how to receive support, as long sometimes they just need a friend to be there and to sit with them, and they could talk about anything but the situation. And if they do open up about that, it's okay to let them talk about it and vent about it, and just to be a listening ear for them. I hope this makes sense. I hope that this will help someone out there. It's okay to cry. It's okay to not be okay, as long as you move past it and not get stuck in it, because then it manifests into other illness that the body will then have to take. So take good care of yourselves, make great decisions, and I hope to see you again next time.